Hi guys, it's Bobby D'Ambrosio with Life's Locker Room. I've been in real estate for about 15 years, led teams, award-winning realtor, but 10 years or so ago, started a team with my partner. And I'm getting the question a lot these days of how do you start a team? Excuse me a second while I move this. But how do you start a team? What are the steps to do? And various questions like that. So I've created this quick video for you guys if you want to start a team on the 5 things to know when you're going to start a team or a partnership. So the first thing is extremely, I probably should only be one thing when you're starting a team. You need to find the right people to join your team. So when you're first starting a team, you need an admin who's going to be your key position, your director of operations, really the core of, as the team grows, that's the core, the anchor of the entire team. So in order to find that, some people go out, and I've made this mistake so many times, and in the need of your craziness and busyness as a realtor and your success, which is great, you hire the first one available, or the part-time, or this one could work and may work. If there's any red flags, learn this. Partner and I learned this for endless time. Any red flag, you want to more disqualify them than qualify them. Any red flags, disqualify them, because you're going to train them, you're going to spend a lot of time, and then if they come in and then you have to find someone else, spend more time up front in hiring the people. So find the right people. Key. And don't get frustrated. It takes time. It really will pay off in the long run. So for one, find the right people. Find the right people. That's number one in building a team or a partnership. If you're going to partner with someone, make sure there's a good fit, there's a good trust. Second is make sure all your systems are in place, at least the core of them. How does your whole listing system work? How do you work with buyers? What lenders do you work with? What attorneys do you work with? What's your back? How does your database look? What is the admin going to be doing? And there's a lot of different things. But make sure there's a core systems. If the admin has been in an admin before, they can help out. But if there's nothing and you're starting from scratch, then it's going to take a while to build up the systems. And you want to be involved in that as well. So make sure you have all the right systems in place. Number 3 is when you hire the first admin or your first buyer's agent, train them correctly. What I mean by that is, when you get your first person in your team, whoever that is, you want to show them what to do, then you do it and they watch you, then they do it and you watch them, and then they do it. Now, how they do it doesn't have to be exactly the way you're doing it, as long as it's ethically, morally correct and it gets the job done, because we're all different. And a lot of times the mistake I made a lot was I wanted them to do it exactly how I did it, but they have different personalities. So very important, let me say it again. Show them what to do, you do it, and they watch you do it. They do it, you watch them do it, and they do it. Did I miss something there? You get the point. Show them how to do it with them. You watch them do it, and then you do it. So obviously find the right people, have the systems, train them correctly, and you can have like a 90-day plan with give them accountabilities too. 4, start an LLC. You can split the money of every deal, which goes to your personal accounts and to your business accounts. So you have money for expenses, so you have money to pay your employees, your 1099s, however you're handling it. But split the money out. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an accountant, tax return, I don't know any of that. That's just how I did it, how we did it. It worked for us. But it's a business, it's your business. And as you're growing the business, you're going to be paying people, and you're going to have expenses, and you're going to have people that eventually are going to take over those expenses and handle QuickBooks or things like that. So you need to have it split out. The 5th thing is communication daily. Have tracking forms, have accountability, have conference calls. Make sure you're all on the same page, especially once you have buyer's agents, multiple admins, lead generation people. You do want to have how we did it, we had morning calls for 15 minutes to make sure everyone was on the same page, 1 meeting a week, where everyone was in person or Zoom, where you're all on the same page. Have accountability. Make sure your people know exactly what their numbers are, what they have to hit. Admin, what they have to do, when they have to put a listing in, when they have to do whatever they have to do, work with the photographers and so forth. But have accountability. I can't remember who said this, Gary Keller, Tony, or someone. Someone asked, I think it was Gary Keller. Someone asked Gary Keller, how do you motivate people on your team? He said, you don't. You hire motivated people. That's why you spend more time hiring, then it'll pay off in the long run. So if you're thinking about joining a team, again, I could help as a mentor or coach. Reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. But find the right people, number one. Make sure you have the systems in place. Number three is train appropriately. Form an LLC. And 5 is communicate weekly and daily. But definitely hire the right people. These are just some quick 5 steps in starting a team. It's Bobby D'Ambrosio with lifeslockerroom.com. Reach out to me, email, whatever it may be. Be happy to talk to you and find the fun today. Have a great day. Bye-bye.